What's the better platform for your church for video? Is it Facebook or is it YouTube? Let's discuss. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Justin Edmonds, and this is my channel. You're probably new, so if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, which is right down here, right? That's the right side? I think so. I'm never going to get that. I also have a podcast called Technical Arts with Justin Edmonds. Make sure you're subscribing to that. You can find that on Spotify, on Apple, on Google, all the things. I also have an Instagram and a Facebook page, Justin Edmonds Official. Would really love for you guys to be able to go over there, follow, interact with me, comment on things. Let's get into it. What's better, Facebook, YouTube? Biggest question. I'm sure you've asked this question. I'm sure this question's been asked of you or something along those lines. So let's break this down. What does Facebook offer? Facebook is really good at the sharing capability. You can share that to your stream. You can share that to a Facebook group. You can share that to a professional page that you have. Those are probably some of the most powerful tools that Facebook offers you, is that so many people are on Facebook that aren't necessarily going to YouTube, because a lot of people like to go to YouTube to find something specific, and not a lot of people go to YouTube to just binge. Whereas with Facebook, because you're already trying to see what people are commenting and those kind of things, then you get sucked into someone posted a video, and then you can play the next video, and you can play the next video. So I think that Facebook is a really important tool for you guys to be using for your church, for your live streaming, for posting clips, those type of things. I think that those are really, really important. The next thing, though, is that they don't do a really good job at pushing your content. And what I mean by that is, like, when I post a video on Facebook and you go and say, watch that video, you may be watching this video on Facebook right now. When this video is done, there's not another, there's no way for me to say at the end of my video, hey, go watch more of my content. So it just goes on to the next video that could be something completely different. Could be a guy building, a pool out of mud, because those are super popular. Or maybe it's someone making something out of glass. I don't know. It could be a million different things. So I think that that's the thing for me that really kind of hangs me up. That's a big downfall for Facebook. The next downfall for Facebook is that the quality of video isn't that great. And when I say that is that, yes, it's 1080p, but not all 1080p videos are created equal. And you don't really get a whole lot of 4K content. I think you have to be special on Facebook in order to have 4K, if that's even a thing. I don't even know, to be honest with you. So I think that that's the other big thing for me as a creator. I'm sitting here shooting this on a 6K camera that I'm exporting in 4K for YouTube, and then I'm also posting it on Facebook. So when I'm watching this video, I want my video to look as good as it possibly can. Now, granted, it's just talking head video, but if I'm shooting something super cinematic, I really want that to be posted. And if I'm sitting here shooting something for Easter that's super cinematic and I want it to look super, super good, I don't really want it to get downgraded. So there's that. So I think that the good is that it's really easy to share. You get a lot more eyes on your content quicker. But then I think that the downgrades are that it doesn't push more people towards your content at the end of your own content even. And the quality is okay. It's just okay. It's not bad, but it's not great. The benefits of YouTube are that you have a much more powerful video engine behind your content. The quality of 1080p to 4K is significantly higher, and it's just because that's what YouTube does. YouTube isn't a social engine that is also doing video, where it is a video engine that's trying to do some social content. With Facebook has significantly upgraded their video platform in the last year because of the pandemic, and I think that that's really good, and I think we're going to just continue to see Facebook increase. But for right now, I think that YouTube hands down has the best looking video for 4K and 1080p that you can have. I think that the streaming platform on YouTube is a lot more stable. I think that the analytics are even better. I think, again, that's not to say that Facebook's analytics are bad. It's just that I think that you're getting Google analytics from YouTube because they're owned by Google. I also think that where I said, as I don't really watch I don't watch Facebook video on a smart TV or anything like that. Like, I'm usually always in my Facebook app on my phone or maybe my tablet. And honestly, I don't really watch that much video on Facebook on my tablet. I just don't. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Comment down below, let me know. Are you watching most of your video content on your phone, a tablet, or a laptop, or your smart TV? I'd really be curious to know. So, but that's been my biggest argument for Facebook versus YouTube, is that YouTube is on every integrated smart TV. It's on every Roku. You can get it on the Fire Sticks. You can get it on the Google Chromes, the little Chrome kit things. Oh my gosh, what are those called? Oh my gosh, I feel so stupid right now. The Chromecast, that's what I'm looking for. You can get YouTube on an iPhone, on an Android phone, a tablet, a Fire Stick, a Fire Tablet, a Chromecast, on an Apple TV, on a smart TV. Like, every smart TV known to man has YouTube built into it. Now, I understand that Facebook Watch is starting to get added into all those as well, but it's a little bit different. Like, Facebook isn't quite as big on those fringe devices as YouTube is. Like I said, it's getting there, but it's not quite there yet. So I think that the other thing is like, unlike Facebook, where it doesn't push content, push your content at the end of your content, YouTube has done a really good job about that for their creators. At the end of, like, if you're watching this video, at the end of this video, you're gonna see other videos that I've created, as well as trying to get you to subscribe to my channel. And you can see cards like this card here is to another piece of content or my website or something along those lines that I've created. It lets me push you, the viewer, to see more of my content. That is super big, especially for you, the church. Like, say this is your Easter video and this is the Easter message, and say in the middle of that you've done some sort of like cinematic piece or testimony that you really want people to see more of, and you want people to share the testimony video. The pastor could be talking now and say, hey, we just talked with, John Smith about his recovery, and if you guys want to watch that testimony video and share that testimony video, please feel free to do that. That link could be right here, and then people could click on that link and it would take you to that video. That's super powerful, as well as the embedding of those videos onto your guys' website. So now we have a couple of different things. We have YouTube is allowing us to push more content, our own content, to our viewers, not just other content that's on the platform. It's allowing us to get the analytics that are a lot more in-depth. I don't know if you've ever paid attention to the Google Analytics that they give you. I'll do another video on that. But it allows us to embed those videos onto our website as well. So now we're getting cross-platform. We're being able to use a very sturdy worldwide platform on our website. It's just so powerful. And I think that that's the thing. It's really interesting because, like, everyone's trying to beat each other. Facebook's doing video because they're trying to be YouTube. YouTube is now trying to do like the stories and the posting of content, because they're trying to be a little bit more like Facebook. So it's like they're in this rush to try and beat each other, which I think is really funny. But if I'm saying, I don't think that either one is a bad option. I think that you should be utilizing both. Like Gary Vee says that Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram are the ABC, NBC, and CBS of today. And I think that that's a very true statement. I think it's really important that you guys do both, as well as getting on Instagram as well. But I will say, in my humble opinion, I think that YouTube is the superior video platform as it sits here in March of 2021. Facebook is a close second. They're getting there. And I think that in probably the next 5 years, we're probably going, I may be saying the complete opposite. I may be saying YouTube, ugh, I wish that they could do what Facebook's doing. Maybe that's the case. I just don't see that happening right now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was a really quick, short one. I didn't want to spend too much time. I've been pushing Facebook and YouTube videos so much. I wanted to talk about what is the best platform, as I've had this conversation with a handful of people. So let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? Do you think that YouTube is superior? Do you think Facebook is superior when it comes to video? Which ones are you guys using at your church? I'd be really curious to know. Are you using both, or are you using just one? Are you embedding Facebook, or can you embed Facebook? I don't even know. Comment down below. Do you know, can you embed Facebook onto your website? I know you can YouTube, and I know you can Vimeo, and a bunch of other things. So yeah, just let me know in the comments and subscribe. Make sure you check out the content at the end of this video as well. And I'm going to be doing a live question and answer the third Sunday of every month. I've got that already up for this coming one, so make sure you hit a reminder so that it reminds you that I'm going to be going live. I'm going to be posting videos every Tuesday. That's the date that I've decided is every Tuesday these videos are going to go up, and the third Sunday of every month is going to be a live question and answer. So make sure you guys set the reminders, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget about the podcast. I just talked with Mike Signorelli from V1 Church. We talked about social media in the church, how he's using that. They're reaching over 2 million people a month via social media. It's really great content. I had a great time talking to him, so make sure you go and listen to that. I'll put the links down in the description for you guys to see that. And again, thanks so much.